Dobre.
This is how Alexander Dumyshinets spends time with his daughter Solomia. His wife Christina often joins in. It's almost like they're together, but they're not. He's at home in Kiev, and they're thousands of kilometers away.
When I talk to them, it feels like I'm with them. But when I finish the phone call, I look around and I realize that I'm not. But it will pass.
Alexander can't leave the country. Martial law means men of fighting age have to stay. But his family are safe in Scotland. There they have a new house, new school, new friends, and a new language. They're having to build a new life without him.
We see on television and on the internet families getting divorced because the distance is difficult, very difficult. Maybe we're still together because we're united around Solomia. We understand what this is all for.
Alexander does his best to follow Solomia's school progress via voice notes and videos her teachers send.
Okay, Solomia, can you tell me about the different parts of the plant? What's this part?
The petals.
And what do the petals do?
Attract the insects to the flower.
They even visited him last October. But the light of being together was turned dark by Russian drone attacks on Kiev where they were.
At that moment, the only thing I prayed for was that they would leave. It was very scary. When you look at the situation, what is happening here and what is best for the child, you have to make sacrifices.
As the war continues, their separation is starting to feel less temporary. At first, Alexander thought they would just have to spend 12 months apart. But now he's accepted that at least for the next school year, the best thing for Solomia is to stay in Scotland. You can find men in Alexander's situation across Ukraine. With no sign that the war will be over soon, experts worry about the long-term effects on families and the country. Ella Libanova has studied socio-demographic problems for decades. She worries that the longer the war lasts, the more rooted children and their mothers will become in their new homes. After the war, returning to a ruined country may seem like a poor option, and many refugees are precisely the people Ukraine will need.
70%.
It should be added that 70% of women who left after February 24th have higher educations. You understand very well that if the wife has a higher education, then most likely the husband does too. That is, we will lose a significant part of human and social capital.
Alexander uses bedtime stories to keep a link with his daughter.
It's important, first of all, not to break this connection between us, so we don't create some kind of chasm. We communicate in the morning, during the day, and in the evening. It's like going to bed together.
Tonight, he reads her children's poems by Ukrainian author Volodymyr Vokalenko. He was killed in the war, but his words will remind this Ukrainian child where she comes from.